Hi there, welcome to another video for Leaving Cert Ordinary Level Maths. We're continuing looking at arithmetic and financial maths, and we've covered income tax previously, and now we're going to look at VAT. So VAT stands for Value Added Tax, and VAT is a tax charged on the sale of goods and supply of services and is included in the price of most goods and services we use every day. So in Ireland, when you go in and you buy something like clothes or diesel, there's VAT already factored into it. If you go to America or somewhere like that, the VAT is actually added on after. So when you look at a menu, it's excluding VAT, but in Ireland, it's including it. So VAT isn't charged on some things then like babies' clothes and certain types of food. It's not charged on that because they're seen as essentials, so the government doesn't VAT them. How to calculate VAT? VAT's just a percentage tax that's added on to the cost of the good. So let's say a householder's electricity bill is charged in the following way. There's a standing charge of $26.80. So if you don't use any electricity, you still have to pay $26.80. That's just a standing charge for the service. And then 1,256 units at 23 cents per unit. So that's the rate the electricity is being charged at. So they use 1,256, and for every 1 unit they use, they have to pay 23 cents. VAT at 13% on the total bill. So once they have their total electricity bill, then the government comes along and says 13% of that is added on to the bill, because that's your VAT that has to go to the government. So let's find the total amount of the electricity bill. Let's start off by getting the 23 cents for the 1,256 units. So 1,256, and I want to multiply that. I'm going to go by 0.23 because that's 23 cents in euros, and that comes out to be 288.88. So that's how much the electricity cost. Then there was the standing charge of €26.80. So I'm going to add that on, and that gives a total for the bill of 315.68. So that's how much the electricity cost. And then we need to get the VAT on that. So the VAT is charged at 13%. So we're going to get 13% of 315.68. The best way to do that is convert 13% to a decimal, 0.13, and multiply it. And that gives VAT of 41.0384. Let's add our total cost of the electricity and our VAT together, and that gives a total bill of 356.7184, but we only go to 2 decimal places because it's dealing with money, so we don't go any smaller than 1 cent, so that rounds to 356.72 euro. Another type of question they can ask in VAT is where the VAT is already added on and they want you to find out the cost of the original bill. So restaurant bill is €156 including 21% VAT. Find the cost of the meal before the VAT was added. So to start this off, we go €156. Well, that's equal to 121% of the bill because it's the 100% cost of the meal plus the 21% VAT that was added on. We want to work backwards now to find out what 100% is. So I'm going to divide both sides by 121, and I'm going to get 1.28926. That equals 1%. And I got that by dividing both sides by 121. Then to go back up to 100%, if I multiply both sides by 100, I get 128.9256. That's 100% of the bill. And again, we're going to 2 decimal places because it's money, and I'm remembering to include my euro signs. So the bill originally cost 128.93 cent. Well, 128 euro.93. That was calculating VAT, where you could be asked to calculate a bill or to work backwards once the VAT has already been incorporated. Hope you found it useful.